The biggest ever anti-Naxal operation is underway in Calcutta Hills along the Chhattisgarh-Telangana border. And as many as 10,000 forces are on the spot, and in fact, other rest of the forces are on standby. This is the biggest ever multi-state offences against the Naxal movement. And in fact, after the intelligence input about the presence of the top plga battalion 125 commando hidma and deva was received by the security forces, this offensive was launched, and it's been almost 5 days, and in fact it is going on in Calcutta Hills. I'm right now in Avapalli, which is almost 30 kilometers away from Bijapur headquarters, and I'm not being allowed by security forces to go from beyond this very point, as it is not safe for the media people as well. As on every nook and cranny, there is an ID that has been placed, and it is unsafe for us as well. But to give you a sense what is happening in Calcutta Hills, I am here trying to show you, and also I'll try to explain the difficult terrain that Calcutta Hills is. It is 70 kilometers long, and it commences from the Pujari CRPF camp located in Kanker district, and it goes on till Lambi in Bijapur. It is 70 kilometers long and 30 kilometers broad, and in fact there are 17 points of ascent and descent, and that is how the biggest challenge for the security forces is to go through that ascent and descent, and they're not able to cover many distances because of the heat wave. Also, they're carrying their routine supplies with them, and again it is making it extremely difficult. So far what we know is that they have not reached the main location, and there is an area domination that is also happening, and because of the area domination, this entire delay is taking place. But what are the key developments? The key developments is that there are 5 Naxals have already been eliminated, bodies have been recovered, but beyond that, security forces are not sharing any information with the media, with the fear of compromising the mission, because Naxals are also keeping a very close eye on all the reports, which is why not much information we'll be able to share in this particular report. But what we know so far is that more than thousands of Naxals are present in Calcutta Hills. They have prepared their bunkers, and they have increased the number of bunkers built there as well, and the response has also been very clear in light of the intensified operations that also released and called for peace talk, and they also released their press statement asking for a ceasefire in this particular operation. But the primary aim of this operation is to dismantle the stronghold of the PLGA's Battalion 125, particularly targeting the top leaders Hidma, Madhvi, Hidma and Deva, so that the entire model can be dismantled, and this movement, this movement can be paralyzed entirely, and their future can be put in a lot of uncertainty. And the CPI Maoists also released for month-long halt to the operation, as I said. And in fact, 10 days before, when Union Home Minister Amit Shah was here to lead a very high-level security meet with all the security forces officials, top officials from every state, it is believed that this particular operation was planned then. And in fact, right now in Chhattisgarh, the forces, specialized units that carry out the anti-Naxal ops, CRPF, Cobra Battalion, DRG, STF are actively participating in this particular operation. And it is very important to explain what surveillance technologies are also deployed, because high-level surveillance technologies are being used along with 70 drones. There are these unmanned aerial vehicles that are also being utilized for aerial surveillance, and these drones are equipped with high-resolution cameras that are also helping with thermal imaging, real-time thermal imaging. Helicopter support is also used for all sort of troop deployment, for evacuation, and also supply drops in challenging terrains. NTRO, using NTRO, there is this satellite imaging that is also helping and mapping out the terrains. Hand-launched UAVs have also been supplied, and all of it are increasing the operational capacities of this particular operation. We don't know how long this operation will take place, because it is one of the crucial in the history of this operation, one of the crucial operations that has been launched. And kudos to Union Home Minister Amit Shah, who has been personally monitoring every movement. However, this is somewhere down the line, it is his determination, and the deadline that he had given, March 2026, India will be free of Naxalism, and somewhere down the line it is translating on the ground. And this particular operation, the biggest ever, employing the forces of Chhattisgarh, Telangana and Maharashtra, is certainly a good illustration to put an emphasis on his determination. This is Sumi Rajapun for India Today with video journalist Mukesh Verma from Bijapur, Chhattisgarh.